What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I have been very unfaithful in my YouTubing and my vlogging, but so much has happened since me being on YouTube. So much has happened since just so many things. For starters, in August of last year, I started back going to school full time, and the whole story about behind me going back to school full time was okay. I wanted to get into nursing school, right? So pretty much, once I called to my school and talked to an advisor, I was told that I had to do human EMP 1 over, which I had already done it about 6 years ago because I had taken it in 2010, passed it with a B. But being that the program that I was trying to get into then, all of your sciences have to be at least up to date 6 years or under. And so just so happened last year was 2017, so that science was 7 years old. What do you know? I have to take it over. And when the advisor told me, well, you have to take this class over, y'all, I just burst into tears because I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta go through this again. No, 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 no. But I had to do it if I really want to get into nursing school. That was what I had to do. So August to December, I was in school. I was taking Human NP1. I was taking English Comp 2. I was taking, what else was I taking? English Comp 2. I was taking History of Civilization, which is like a history class. Just another kind of, what do you call it? Elective or literature or whatever you want to call it. And then I was taking, what was the other class I was taking? I was taking a class called Global Health. And global health wasn't really a requirement. It was just kind of like an elective to make sure that I could, still stay part-time because you have to have at least 13 hours, I think, in order to be considered a full-time student. So I was taking all those classes, got through. I finished Human MP1 this time with an A, thank God, because lab and Human MP1 at the university I'm attending now is not easy. Like, they want you to know your stuff. Like, even in layup, we would have like real human bones that were donated. What are you doing? We would have real human bones that were donated, and we had to like know the name of the bone. We had to know whether it was left or right. We had to know what body system it belonged to. We had to know the different systems, the different organs in each system. What does these organs do? How do you determine the different types of skin, like epithelial? It was so much, and I wasn't used to school, so I had to like kind of get back in the routine of things, I guess you could say. But I did finish that semester. I passed Human MP1 with lab with the A, and I was so happy because lab was considered, I think, like a 25% of your total grade. Lecture was 75%. So lab was, it was important, but lecture was the majority, of what your final grade would be. Finished that with an A. I think I finished last semester with all A's and 1B, and that was in history because I'm not so good at history. I hate history. Oh my goodness, like, why do I need to know history? I don't know. I'm very good at science and math, so it's kind of like, but I did finish that class with a B, thank God, and I went on. But this is another I want to take too, my ACT. So the nursing program that I was trying to get into, all your sciences had to be 6 years and under. You had to have a GPA of at least, I think, 2.7, I want to say, or better. You had to have taken Human MP1, 2, and college algebra. Well, I had already taken college algebra at another school, passed with the A. Human MP2 had already taken it, passed with the B. So after I did Human MP1, I had all my sciences, I had my maths. And so only thing about it was my ACT score was like my last score was like a 20. In order to apply for early selection for this school, you needed at least like a 22 or better. And so I'm like, oh man, because so many people want to do nursing, like it's ridiculous. You really have to make sure that you kind of like keep yourself on top so you'll be, you know, first selection or whatever. And so I was like, dang, okay, I gotta take ACT over. I studied for that, signed up to take the ACT over. I think it was September or October. Anyway, needed a 22. Took it, studied, and there's no way you can really study for ACT, but I just kind of did practice questions in each section. I just kind of did practice questions in each section. I went on YouTube. I would practice outside of doing other classwork. Like, I just practice. Went in there, took the ACT. Came out, got my scores back like the next week. I think it was that next Wednesday. And I made a 22. Exactly what I needed. And I was so thankful. Oh my goodness, because I prayed. And I was just like, God, please just let me get a 22. This is what I need for early selection, to apply for early selection. And this is, early selection is basically the group of students that get to be accepted into nursing school before everybody else applies towards the end of May. So I was applying for nursing school in December. Once I got an ACT score and I had my A in Human NP1, that was all I needed. So I applied, sent all my transcripts in from all my other schools, had to send in my ACT score, stuff like that, sent it in, boom. So over Christmas break, I'm anxious, I'm worried about it. I'm like, dang, please, Lord, please, you know I want to be a nurse. This is all I want to do. Just let me get in. I want to get in. I promise, you know, I'm going to work my tail off if I get in, because this is what I always wanted to do. Well, after December, January, we started school back, of course, for spring 2018, which is now. And towards the end of January, I was in micro lab, because now I'm taking microbiology, which is really one of the sciences you take once you start the nursing, like while you're in the nursing program. But since I had already taken all my sciences that I needed, I just started on the other sciences. So if I get in, that's one less science I have to take while I'm in nursing school. So I'm taking that now. But I was in lab one day, and one of the girls asked me, she was like, have you checked your email? Did you see if you got in yet? Because I'm hearing everybody else say, I got in. I'm like, oh Lord, like, please let me, please let me be one of the ones that got in. So after lab that day, I went to the library, checked my school email. Lo and behold, my little nursing acceptance letter was there. Yeah, when I said I want to scream, I want to stand up and just scream. And people probably looked at me like, she is crazy. But it was a moment for me. It was like revelation, like, yes, Lord, I know you heard my prayer. I'm so happy. On my way home, I cried. I laughed. I was like, oh, it's about to happen. God is opening up doors to me. Like, I'm just so excited. And pretty much since then, I've been on the high. Like, January, it's March now. So technically, school will be over the first week of May. And so far, I got my grades for mid-semester. I have 3 A's, 2 B's. So I'm making it. And of course I have an A in science, microbiology, A in lab. I had an A in what other class? I'm taking micro, I'm taking logic, I'm taking art appreciation, which is just another elective or whatever, literature. And then I'm taking survey of late English literature. And so I have 3 A's, 2 B's. I'm doing pretty good. The thing about it is logic is like a critical thinking class. And it was pretty much one of the classes that you needed for like BSc in nursing. But since I'm doing ASc in nursing, which is the 2-year nursing degree, it wasn't required. But of course, after I get my ASc in nursing degree, if the Lord's will, I'm speaking it into existence. Because I want it to happen. I plan to go back to get my BS in, which I can do that completely online. But since I'm already taking logic now, which is one of the BSN electives or requirements, then I won't have to take it later, which I thought was smart, because my advisor just pretty much, said, have a plan A. If plan A don't work out, have a plan B. So this was our plan B. If I didn't get into the ASN nursing program, then I was going to do my class for BSN. So thank God I got into ASN. So once I finished these classes, like I said, the first week of May, I get my final grades. I have nursing orientation July I think it's July 10th. I want to say July 10th. And pretty much that'll be when, I'll find out more about the program. And y'all, I'm on my stuff. Like, I've heard, you know, the books are expensive. This is this. Well, I'm trying to cut costs at all. I'm trying to cut costs at all corners. Like, if there's anything I can get, you know, that pretty much pay out of pocket, that I'll need the 2 year during the 2 year nursing program. I've gotten, and I don't know, y'all. Like, God has just been sending people my way. Like, there was this one girl who had finished the ASN program, and she had her books for sale. She was selling all of her books for the whole 2 year program for like $300. From what I heard, the ASN nursing books are about $1,400. Deal. I jumped on it and got them. And y'all, when I say that the books that she gave me, it's at least, I want to say at least 30 of them. And some of them are thick, some of them are, but it's all the books I need for the whole 2 year program. And I thought that was a great deal, so I jumped on it quick. I got them, and I have them stored away now. And I'll probably do a separate video showing you all the books and stuff that I have. But I jumped on them quick. I got them over Christmas break. And, no, over, when did I get them? Over spring break, because we just came from break. I think I got them. I don't know when I got them, y'all, but I got them. And I thought that was a steal, so I did buy those. I have those. I won't have to worry about buying any nursing books while I'm in nursing school, unless it's something that I just decide to buy. But I have the NCLEX review books. I have all the textbooks I'll need. I have all of the medical books. I have all the books for drug calculations, the different medicines. Like, I have it, and I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. So that's school, nursing program. I've been accepted. I'm so excited. I haven't gotten a stethoscope yet, so when I do get things like that, I'll make sure to post a video about it, let you guys see exactly, you know, what it is, with what kind I've gotten, what color, everything, because I'm so excited. And I plan to take you out on this nursing journey with me, because I'm just really, really excited about it. And I feel like I need to share it for somebody else that's hoping, like I was, to get into the nursing program, that just need motivation to be like, it can happen, it will happen. Speak it into existence, pray about it first, and just do what you have faith. Pretty much, that's belief plus action. Believe that you can do it, put it into action. And that's, I'm telling you, God works in mysterious ways. And so that's pretty much the nursing school portion. The divorce portion. Of course, I filed for divorce. My divorce will be final in about a month or so. So I'm not married anymore, and that'll be another story time, whatever. But sometimes God removes things to better you. Sometimes people that are not good for you, God doesn't take them to the next level with you because they're not good for you. So, and I pretty much got that from my preacher, because we're so cool, so close. And when he said that, he was like, Bob, God might be blessing you because, you know, this is his way of showing you, you know, who needs to be around you. Nursing school is going to be, you know, you're going to need to put 100% in nursing. You don't need the distraction. You don't need the, you know, the stressing, or you don't need people who are going to distract you from what you need to do. And at first I was looking at it in a different light, but after he said that, it made sense. And I'm just like, maybe this is God's way of blessing me. So I'll be focused in nursing school. I won't bring all this bad vibe, and I won't bring all that over, you know, with me once I do start nursing school. But that's just another update. As far as anything else, life is life. I still have my 2 kids. Of course, Zayshawn is he'll be 7 this year, if the Lord's will. And then Kaya, she will be 2 this year, if the Lord's will. So I'm pretty much like a single mom now with 2 kids. I know it's not easy. I know it's not hard. And even being in school, being a single mom with kids, it's not easy. But if it's what you really, really want, it will get done. I promise you. It's not impossible. So that's pretty much it as far as this video. My next video, I'll probably just be talking about studying for like micro, because some people say micro is the devil. And let me tell you my input on that. Micro is not impossible, but the professor that I have at my university, he doesn't really care about fact-based questions, if you know what I mean. He gives questions like critical thinking questions. So this is not going to be something that you can just read out the book. You're going to have to know the concept behind his questions, know how this works, know how antibiotics affect different type of bacteria. You need to know, you know, the process, like, is it gram positive, gram negative, which one is, like, you have to know the concept behind it. And my first test, I would say my first test I made at 88. I was like, what? At 88. And it's a B in college, but y'all, it's not easy. But the thing about it is, I would read like the chapter on what we studied in lecture that night, or the night after we learned in the lecture, and it was just kind of, it would, the books, I put this way, the book explains it a whole lot better than the professor does, if you know what I mean. The professors are like up here, they use these fancy vocabulary words, and then the book is just kind of like plain simple. You have diagrams, you have charts, you have vocabulary words, so it's easier to understand. And I would, like I said, I would read every night, try to study, do my best, pray before a test, and which I don't have test anxiety. But I chew gum during the test. It just kind of, you know, keeps my brain flowing, and I do the best I can. And so far, on both tests, I've made 88s. And the quizzes, I've made over. But yeah, so far, everything has been going good this semester. So that's pretty much my life update, you guys. I'm in school now. Church is school, church. Well, church first, because God first. School, being a mom, staying on game, staying on my focus, my books, my education. I don't have time for a man. I'm almost free. My divorce is almost final. And so things are going good. I guess I will see you guys in my next video. And like I said, it'll probably be about nursing school, how I studied for micro, or things like that. But I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.